named items in the game he's actually going to give us. You'll see in a second why it's weird. Yeah, okay, great. Yes, I can't return the Dragon Slayer till we have peace. Okay, this ring will open the door to Dartmoor. The Ring of Dwarf. But not spelled D-W-A-R-F. D-W-O-R-F. I don't know who misspelled it. I guess it's just a common misspelling like any other random English or NES misspelling in translation of stuff. I don't know if it's actually dwarf correctly spelled in the original Japanese version or whatever, but just weirdly named item, I guess. So now that we have that ring, we actually can continue our journey. Yay, good for us. Okay, head off over, get past this one-eyed stupid guy. Back through the stupid whole journey of trolls. And past this guy, and we are almost done the actual backtracking portion of the game, which is, like I said, the only reason I don't seem too thrilled about it is because I hate unnecessary backtracking when I already had visited that town. That guru would have known I needed that ring or whatever for future reference, but for some reason, he wouldn't hand it to me until I did this other part. I also don't like this area just because I hate those skeleton guys. Just because that one area ticked me off so bad. Especially as a kid. I remember dying 2 or 3 times at that one spot each time I would play the game randomly, just because that guy would end up hitting me consistently down the hole again. Climb up here. Past the mud monster there. Stupid skeleton guy. He's done. Head down the ladder. Okay, now off through this town again. We're back to this town. Might as well stop by the dried meat place to refill my health. Yep, I won't spend the money to get my health. Thank you very much. Okay, go ahead and leave this area. Yep, go past. Okay, as you can see, it's another one, and it's just like, it looks exactly like the same area, but at the end of this area is another door, and that door will lead us to the final map or final area or whatever that we'll be in to deal with the final couple of dungeons, the last 2 dungeons of the game. Which neither one of the last dungeons, especially when you know where to go in the final dungeon is actually pretty easy to deal with. So here we go with the final area of the game, the whole final map of the game. Start off and drop down here. Watch out for this vulture guy so he doesn't hit me. Kill this guy. I just go past him real quick. No really need to kill him. I don't have to kill him. Head off to the left. Watch out for the skeleton. And drop down this hole. Okay, off to the right. We're gonna head up this ladder here. It's the first instance of seeing. I think that's supposed to be the dwarfs. It's supposed to be like they're supposed to look like that guy down there. I accidentally missed the jump. Okay. We're through. We're not gonna deal with that. That's actually that red door down there on the lower right. Actually, is the dungeon, the door to the final dungeon of the game. But unfortunately, we can't go in there yet. We're actually going to be going into a door that was actually connected to that building on the lower right at that last screen. Heading off to the left. Watch out for these guys. They can hit you sometimes. There we go. He's done. By actually going all the way around. If you have winged boots, you can get through that little area. That you can actually get right to that thing. But if you're not stocking extra winged boots like I am, you have to go all the way around this area. Take out this little tentacle slime guy. He's done, and he drops you right off onto a platform with one door on it. And here is the last dungeon of the game. This is actually the dungeon that contains not only the ability or the item we need to get into the final dungeon, but it also contains the Dragon Slayer sword. And we're going to start off by actually doing another one of those battles where there's big white ogre guys with the 1 arms and no legs or anything. They just have an upper body. And we're actually going to be doing that so that we can get the hourglass item. As you can see, it's at the upper left corner there, which I'm going to use in order to have an easier time against the boss in this area. Okay, he's done. He gets me, of course, a bunch of coins, but I'm really not going to be buying anything else other than some potions to go before I head into the final dungeon of the game, so Okay, I have the hourglass item now, and this time, head down. I might as well go ahead and kill these guys, grab the hell, and head down. And I'm actually gonna come right back real quick, just to, go ahead and kill that spike guy again. Might as well take the little bit extra effort to go ahead and kill him again. There we go. Go up here, down, take him out, and hey look, get a little bit of extra health. Might as well have as much health as I can before heading into the battle against an actual boss. It's like an actual enemy that's a little bit of a challenge in the game. Okay, up this ladder. Watch out for the stupid bull guys, they're so annoying. Watch out for the squid as I try to make this jump, and by killing him he'll actually give me a piece of bread as well, so I have a little bit more health. Head up this ladder, and now we're in the room with this stupid thing that drops off ghosts. I don't like this enemy either. He can be a little bit of an annoyance. If you have the hourglass, of course you can slow him down. But I hate this room just because of that. That poison in the middle there is the whole real reason of the room being a pain. Okay, here's the actual boss. I'm gonna go ahead and use the hourglass. And by doing so, he's massively slowed down, so it allows me to get a lot more hits in, as you can see. But it also prevents him from shooting his fireballs out. So, I just keep mashing on him a little bit, and he drops the Dragon Slayer. So now I have all three of the equipment pieces I need to defeat the final boss. I'm just going to go ahead and equip one of them. As you can see, once I equipped one of them, all of them are now equipped to me, as the hourglass is now worn away. Okay, and now we're going to head actually to another area of this dungeon real quick before we end up leaving it, in order to grab that key or that item that we need in order to enter the final boss's area. And down this ladder, and as you can see, there's a random building set up here. Might as well take out this guy real quick just to get a little bit of money, even though I really don't need it. And hey look, it's another one of the gurus, the priest. He has probably the worst of the blinking eyes. I don't know, it's something about the guru's eyes that annoy me more than like any of the other ones with the blinking eyes. He explains of the whole thing, of he was transformed into the King of the Dwarves, was transformed into that dragon by the evil one. I assume that would be the final boss of the game, the evil one. Anyway, he gives us the item we need. Now that we have it, we can enter the final dungeon of the game. Head off, go back up the ladder so we can actually slowly head out of this place. Kill this walking guy, come on. There we go. As you can see, I have the Dragon Slayer equipped. It does help a lot with doing damage to some of these enemies. Back up here. This guy's gonna hit me. There we go. Head up here. Back up the other ladder. Stupid fly trying to get a hold of me, but he's not gonna get me. There we go, there's two flies taken out, entered through the door. Okay, now we're back to this area, which I'm gonna head off to the left this time. As you can see, hey look, there's the ladder I went up previously. As you can see, there was the building it connected to. Go through here, watch out for the stupid snake. We're actually, before we go off into the final dungeon, I'm gonna run back. I could just go right to the final dungeon, but unfortunately I don't have any items. I don't have any health potions or anything, and I'm probably gonna need at least one, probably two health potions at least in order to defeat the final boss. So I'm just gonna go ahead and head back to the last town in the game. Back up this ladder, which I'm gonna take damage from this guy probably. Yep, knew that was gonna come. Hate that guy so much. Okay, another one bounced me back. God, I hate the badly placed bad guys sometimes. It's like everything's so cool about the game except for these badly programmed enemies. There we go, kill that guy real quick just to grab a piece of bread. Head up here. That guy got me. Drop down, down, and good. Now we're in the town, so now I'm safe for a little bit. First stop, the dried meat guy. Oh yes. Not a surprise that I would stop by him on my final journey, my final visit to town. Refill my health up. Go ahead and do it again. Yes, I don't mind spending 800 gold. It's not like I need the money anymore. And one more time to fill it up all the way up to the max. There we go. Full health, full magic. Now I'm just going to go ahead and make one more stop before heading out of town before we head to the final dungeon. In here, I'm going to go ahead and just spend a minute or so purchasing potions. Unfortunately, I can't just go ahead and purchase all the potions I want at one sitting. No, I gotta go through each of the menus, and since I have, a good amount of money left, I might as well just buy potions, stock myself fully up on potions. I'll go ahead and buy 4 of them. Even though I'll probably only need 2 of them, I'd rather be safe than sorry when it comes to dealing with the final boss of the game. Okay, another one. Yes, you're very welcome. How about you just let me buy my last one? Do you really? I didn't know you sold tools. You've never told me that before, man. Okay.